Doug and PA back with another video. So guys, Lizzo has been dropped from consideration for the Super Bowl halftime show, and I am happy to see it. Okay. Remember, Lizzo is caught in a scandal where 3 of her ex-dancers are suing her for harassment, making them participate in sex shows, and then create a hostile work environment where she fat shamed them. And we're finally starting to see her get some of the same consequences she would get if a guy was accused of these things. Okay? And I told you, I hope Lizzo's whole empire falls apart. I hope we never see her again. So we're going to get into this article. Before I do, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. It shows you support me, what I'm doing over here. And let's get into this. It says, Lizzo has been dropped from Super Bowl halftime show consideration in the wake of dancers' shocking harassment and claims as her team frantically scrambles to save her sinking ship. Now, remember, guys, Lizzo was supposed to appear at Jay-Z's Made in America festival in Philadelphia, but they canceled that whole festival. It says 6 ex-employees had just filed similar complaints, bringing the total up to 9 people. It says Lizzo has been dropped from a Super Bowl halftime show consideration after facing a series of shocking harassment and fat-shaming allegations from former dancers, leaving her team in a desperate scramble to save her sinking ship of a career. Earlier this month, the 35-year-old pop star, who has marketed herself as a body-positive activist, found herself at the center of a sensational scandal when 3 of her former dancers, Crystal Williams, Noel Rodriguez, and Ariana Davis, filed a lawsuit against her, accusing Lizzo of creating a hostile work environment. And I said it in previous videos, guys. Lizzo was untouchable. You couldn't say anything about her bad attitude. You couldn't say anything about her weight. You couldn't say anything about the fact that she's a big girl that would never date a big guy. The only way she could fall was from something of her own doing. And this is it, guys. This is it. I want to see her whole empire fall apart. And these are 3 large women. How's she going to argue with these 3? She can't, because they look just like her. She created the situation that led to her downfall. It says, now NFL Insider exclusively tells DailyMail.com that the ensuing backlash over the allegations has prompted the organization to immediately drop Lizzo from Super Bowl halftime contention, having previously had her name in the mix as one of the frontrunners for the 2024 spectacle. Talks of Lizzo being part of the halftime festivities or performing the national anthem are dead now that she is surrounded by scandal, the source said, in the wake of the accusations, which Lizzo vehemently denies. Of course she does. God, look at this woman. Oh. As Lizzo is removed from the potential lineup at this year's Super Bowl, which is taking place in Las Vegas in February of 2024, her team is facing a desperate struggle to salvage her career and reputation. A second source close to the singer tells DailyMail.com that her team is desperately trying to come up with a strategy to save the sinking ship. It's becoming more and more difficult, with more people coming forth accusing her of extremely inappropriate acts, you guys. The music industry confidant tells DailyMail.com. Lizzo has raked in a massive amount of money, but her minute is pretty much up, it seems, and no one knows if she will be able to recover from this, and this is her 15 minutes of fame. And this is what it comes down to, like I said, with the 3 big girls the 6, apparently. If she speaks out, her statements are shredded. If she stays quiet, she's called a coward. Either way, it does not appear at the moment that she can recover from this, the source says. I think that's 100% true. If she would have been accused by black men, white women, white men, anyone but large black women, she'd have a way out of this. She can claim racism or sexism, or they don't like me because I'm big, even if these dancers were thin. But these are her. She is in a corner and she can't get out. And guys, in my Bud Light videos, I say Bud Light has taken the biggest L of 2023. After that is Disney. Disney has had how many flops now in the theater for being woke and going broke? And Lizzo is number 3. She's sliding into third base. And I'm so glad to see this, guys. I'm so glad. Earlier this week, attorneys representing 3 of Lizzo's former backup dancers who filed a lawsuit over claims of weight shaming and harassment at work revealed that they now have 6 other people who have submitted complaints along similar lines. And the thing about that is Lizzo shows a bad attitude to everyone. The first thing she does when you say anything about her is attack you personally. And you think she doesn't do that in real life or to the people that work for her? Come on, guys. She showed her true self to the world, but women cared about body positivity so much that they didn't want to see it. And part of female empowerment in 2023 is having a horrible attitude. This is Ron Zambrino, a lawyer whose practices specialized in employment law and is representing backup dancers, those 3, is now looking into these claims. Zambrano told NBC News the 6 new accusers toured with Lizzo either as backup dancers or on her Amazon Studio show, describing the complaints as centering around an allegedly S-charged environment on Lizzo's tour and failure to pay employees. I know it's alarming to hear that Lizzo, a plus-size woman who preaches body positivity, would be fat-phobic, essentially, but I wanted to challenge people to understand that hurt people, Davis said. So this is them. That's him. Get your money, girls. Slay, queen. So they talk about all the different things that happen. You know, the bananas at Amsterdam, how Lizzo physically threatened this girl. I'm all for it, guys. I'm all for it. I'm not gonna go any further in this article because it's gonna go over stuff that we've already gone over. But Lizzo is crashing and burning right now in front of everybody to see. Once again, I still don't think that we've gotten into the realm of if she was a guy, because a guy would have gotten everything taken from him right away. It's going to be a slow burn for Lizzo, but hey, guys, we got to take what we can get. And women shouted equality. This is what it looks like. Let me know what you think about this. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.